Now, John, if I can direct a question to you finally, um, what can you tell us about how important are tour directors on a student tour?
Yeah, thank you. Definitely a lot to talk about, and I know a lot of our panelists here probably could also add some great information. Kind of what I want to focus on is one of the great things about what I get to do is I get to travel and do a lot of clinics with different bands and band directors around the country. And one of the things I always hear is that when you want to be a band director, all you want to do is really teach, educate, get to know the students, and be involved in the musical parts of their lives. But then when you become that band director, a lot of times you get stuck in some of the administrative tasks and the other things that come with being a band director and, basically an educator within public school systems. And you don't get that love of teaching as much sometimes because you're dealing with that other stuff. When we go on big trips like this, the tour director is that person that can handle those small questions, being able to check in with drivers, hotels, restaurants, attractions, performance venues, and basically take a lot of the weight off of the band director so that they can focus on the things that they want to focus on, the performances, getting things ready for anything that they're doing with the band, the music, like Christine was talking about earlier. And I love the word that Christine used with culture. And the culture of your band and your program and what you've built throughout that. The tour director knows the culture of how to run that tour to make it go smoothly. Many of us watching this video right now might not think that there's people behind the scenes right now making sure that the right screens with the right people pop up at the right times and how to make sure all the little bylines are going on. Because if we were in charge of that, the ones actually running the program right now, it would probably not be as smooth as it is. And I think that's a great tie-in to what a tour director is they're there, but they're not there. And they allow you and the students to be able to do all the things that you need to do. I've been on several tours with a band director that handled it all. And sometimes you don't know what's missing by having a tour director until you actually have the tour director. And then all of a sudden, a lot of things fall into place and that pressure comes off of you. So I think those are some of the biggest things that I think have the benefit of having a tour director on there is it really allows you to be the band director and stay more in touch with your students.